Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, and listen, I am tired, okay? I've had a very long week of just studying and guess what is happening today? More studying. So I thought I would hit record on the camera and I can show you a highly productive that we're seeing all across YouTube right now. The most productive evening routine of a master's student. But before we start, I want to say a massive thank you to today's sponsors. This video is sponsored by Cleanerpedia, which is a platform that is home to some of the best cleaning tips and tricks you can find. And you'll also see that when you are very busy, sometimes, maybe, occasionally, very rarely, your place will look like a pigsty. So I'm very happy that Cleanerpedia are going to support us today while we get our stuff together, but you'll find out more about them later on. So without further ado, let's get started on our ultra magnificent productive evening. So the time is now 6:30. I've just finished a whole day of lectures. Specifically, I had a 4-hour lecture on global higher education. However, I didn't study enough. I've only studied for 22 hours since 10 AM and it's now 6 PM. So clearly I haven't done enough. So I'm going to be following the Pomodoro method because this is a productive study with me evening routine. So I need to study for an additional
22 hours and take 26 seconds in between each hour.
Okay, so let's get studying. Okay guys, that's enough revision for today.
I did an additional 16.25 hours.
And now I need to eat because I'm starving. The only thing I ate today was 1 blueberry. Not 2, not 3, 1. Why? Blueberries are really good. Blueberries are really good, and number 2, because who has time to make 2 blueberries or 3 blueberries? Every blueberry you keep adding to your plate is another minute you're taking away when you should be studying. So 1 blueberry and I'm starving. It's time to go eat. Let's make something. Right, now it's time to eat. I am very sorry about the mess in here. I would have cleaned it, but come on, we have to be productive. There's no time to clean, especially when you have to dedicate 46 hours of studying per every 22 seconds for your revision. So it's time to eat dinner, but again, this is the productive evening routine. So while we cook, we also need to study at the same time. Right.
Later.
Okay guys, so while I've been cooking, I've also been studying again. I've done another 202 hours in the meantime. However, we need to keep moving because we don't have time for this. So the food is a bit underdone, but like I said, this is the productive evening master routine, how to get into Oxford. So let's just carry on, let's keep moving. So let's grab the food, let's go. Perfect. Okay guys, in all seriousness, it's time for me to actually detox and wind down, and that happens in my bedroom. Understandably, I have about maybe 1 or 2 plates that need to be moved. Apart from that, it's actually very clean. And this is what happens when you become so productive with studying, that you also become so productive with cleaning. I'm actually a magician. My room is spotless. Okay. Okay guys, so as you can tell, maybe I have just perhaps neglected my room because I've been so busy studying 56 hours per day. But now it is time to clean, and I'm very happy to say that I'm partnering up with Cleanerpedia to actually learn how to get this stuff clean and also clean the stuff that we're cleaning. So let's actually begin. Okay guys, now when it comes to cleaning your microfiber cloths and your dishcloths, there's some things you need to remember. No heat, no fabric softener, and no laundry detergent. When it comes to microfiber cloths, remember, they attract dust like magnets. You're going to wash this on a cool setting. You can either air dry it, or if you do want to put it in the tumble dryer, you want to make sure that it's on the lowest heat possible. But for me, the easiest way to clean them is just to hand soak them. All you need to do is fill up your sink with water like this. You just want to use your hands as well, just to separate the dirt and agitate the microfiber cloths. This is the easiest way to do it, hand washing your cloths. You just want to leave that alone and let it soak in warm water That is it. It's the easiest and cleanest way. When it comes to tea towels, that is different. Now, you usually want to wash your tea towels after every use or at the end of a day. If you're using it to clean up mud, you want to wash it immediately. The best way you can do it is simply just by putting it into the laundry. If they are quite mucky, then you want to use a detergent that's good at tackling stains in low heat, and that's usually Persil. When it comes to drying your tea towels, once they're out of the washing machine, the best method usually is just to line dry them, just to dry them naturally, because if you do put them in the tumble dryer, there is fear that the heat could actually cause some of the fibers to break apart. Actually, because these are quite light, they can dry very quickly. So just lining them on a line, having them to dry naturally is the perfect way. In terms of disinfecting your tea towels to make sure that they're very clean, you want to use a detergent that has a bleach-based product, and you want to put it on a minimum of 60 degrees. To find out more about how to disinfect and clean your microfiber cloths and your tea towel and your dish towels, then make sure you check the link in the description box down below and find out more on Cleanopedia's website. Hello.
I've got a quick question about tomorrow's video. What time do you want it out?
Tomorrow's video?
Yeah, tomorrow's video.
You mean the one that was supposed to come out 4 days ago?
No, you said tomorrow.
I think I said 4 days ago. My calendar literally says 4 days ago as well. Have you been productive today? I think this is one of the reasons why you actually be behind. How many hours a day do you study? How many hours a day do you sit at your desk and do your work? Do you know how many hours I did today? 10 to the power of 6.
That's a lot of hours.
It is. Okay, call me when it's done and hurry up, please. I have lots of cleaning to do. Ugh, guys, my editor is so annoying. He's stressing me out, and he's stressing me out in a pandemic. So, I need some self-care, okay? It's time for me to do my self-care tips. So, my self-care tip is a tablespoon of flour. Wow. And then we also want to add in some flax seeds, because flax is actually Urdu for acne. Wow. We want to add some oats because oats help you get really productive, and if you actually have a face mask that has productive ingredients on it, it makes you more productive. Wow. And then the final ingredient is teriyaki, which just combines it all together and helps with anti-aging. And I actually read this while I was studying, so that's where I got this face mask ingredients instruction from. Okay guys, so just before I sleep, I'm gonna do a bit of, late night reading. Not a lot, I just want to do about 7 chapters. And I'm also just gonna, do my little self-care tips and make sure that I actually work on getting on my blackheads, because when you are stressed, because you're being very productive and you're working a lot, your skin becomes a bit bad. So I just want to make sure that's all done while I read at the same time. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed my realistic, productive evening routine as a master's student. I am absolutely tired. Now listen you guys, the reality is everybody is productive in different ways. Everyone studies in different ways. So if you're not doing exactly what I'm doing, that's fine. Just know that you're gonna fail. Good night.